The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. All we have to do is decide what to do with the time that is given to us. And in this video, we'll be talking about Egypt. Well, Egypt, a country linking Northeast Africa with the Middle East, dates to the times of the pharaohs. Millennia-old monuments sit along the fertile Nile River Valley, including Giza's colossal Pyramids and Great Sphinx, as well as Luxor's hieroglyph-lined Karnak Temple and the Valley of King Tombs. And the capital of Egypt is Cairo and is a home to Ottoman landmarks like Muhammad Ali Mosque and the Egyptian Museum, a trove of antiquities. Egypt is located in the northeastern corner of Africa, Egypt's heartland, Nile River Valley and Delta. Egypt eventually became one of the intellectual and cultural centers of the Arab and Islamic world. Ancient Greek historian Herodotus called Egypt the gift of the Nile. The capital city, Cairo, is one of the world's largest urban agglomerations, and manufacturing and trade have increasingly outstripped agriculture as the largest sector of the national economy. Tourism has traditionally provided an enormous portion of foreign exchange, but that industry has been subjected to fluctuations during the time of political and civil unrest in the region. Egypt lies within the North African desert belt. Its general climatic characteristics therefore are low annual precipitation and a considerable seasonal and diurnal temperature range, with the sunshine occurring throughout the year. Now let's talk about the architecture of Egypt. Well, Egyptian architecture developed since 3000 BC and characterized by post and lintel construction. Massive walls covered with hieroglyphic and pictorial carving, flat roofs, and the structures such as the mastaba, obelisk, pylon, and the pyramids. Apart from the pyramids, Egyptian buildings were decorated with paintings, carved stone images, hieroglyphs, and three-dimensional statues. The art tells the story of pharaohs, the god, the common people, and the natural world of plants, birds, and animals. The beauty and grandeur of these sites are beyond compare. Most famous Egyptian architecture was completed during two periods: the Old Kingdom between 2686 to 2181, mostly pyramids, and the New Kingdom between 1550 to 1069, mostly temples. Two principal kinds of temple can be distinguished: the cult temples and the funerary or mortuary temples. The former accommodated the image of deities, the recipients of the daily cult. The latter were the shrines for the funerary cults of dead king. Both sun-dried and kiln-dried bricks were used extensively. Fine sandstone, limestone, and granite were available for obelisk sculpture and decorative uses. A massive, static, and serene architecture emerged from primitive structure of clay and reeds. Thanks for watching this video till the end.